Imagine waking up one morning in California. You look toward the Pacific Ocean, but it's gone. No waves, no ships, no horizon of blue water, just endless miles of exposed seabed stretching into the distance. Millions of fish are dying. Cargo ships are stranded on the ocean floor, and nobody on Earth can explain what happened. This is the story of the day the ocean disappeared. The sun rises over Los Angeles. People begin their morning routines. Surfers arrive at Malibu Beach expecting perfect waves, but something feels strange. The sound of crashing waves is missing. A surfer named Jake parks his truck and walks toward the shoreline. Then he freezes. The Pacific Ocean is gone. Not receding, not low tide, gone. Where water should be, there is only muddy seafloor stretching farther than the eye can see. Thousands of stranded fish flop helplessly on the ground. Massive cargo ships sit tilted in the mud. Jake pulls out his phone. His hands shake as he records. Within minutes, the video explodes across social media. At first, people think it's fake, an AI-generated video, a prank, but then reports start coming from everywhere. San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle. Every coastal city on America's Pacific coast is seeing the exact same thing. The ocean has vanished. News stations interrupt regular programming. Anchors struggle to describe what viewers are seeing. Scientists are immediately contacted, but nobody has answers because oceans don't just disappear. Washington, D.C. The president is rushed into an emergency briefing. Military commanders, scientists, NASA officials, everyone is gathered around a giant screen showing satellite images. The room falls silent. The Pacific Ocean isn't just missing from California, it's missing everywhere, from Alaska to Australia, from Japan to Chile. The entire Pacific basin is nearly empty. 1/3 of Earth's ocean water has vanished overnight. Nobody knows where it went. Within hours, global markets begin collapsing. The Pacific Ocean is the world's busiest shipping route. Thousands of cargo vessels can no longer move. Oil tankers are trapped. Container ships carrying food and electronics are stranded. American businesses panic. Stores begin preparing for shortages. Gas prices jump. Stock markets crash. Experts warn that the global economy could collapse within weeks. And this is only the beginning. The disappearing ocean creates a nightmare. Billions of marine animals are suddenly exposed. Whales lie stranded on muddy ground. Sharks gasp for water. Coral reefs dry under the sun. The smell becomes unbearable. Scientists estimate that millions of sea creatures die every hour. Environmental groups call it the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. But an even bigger danger is approaching. One nobody saw coming. As helicopters fly over the exposed Pacific seabed, something unexpected appears. Something that has never been seen before. Mountain ranges, deep valleys, gigantic underwater canyons, entire landscapes hidden beneath the ocean for millions of years. People become fascinated. Scientists rush to investigate. Exploration teams are deployed, and that's when they discover something impossible. A structure, perfectly symmetrical, far from any known civilization, deep in what used to be the center of the Pacific Ocean. The structure appears artificial, almost like a city, but who built it, and how long has it been there? Television networks cover the mystery nonstop. Social media explodes with theories, aliens, lost civilizations, secret military bases, Atlantis. Everyone has an explanation. Nobody has proof. Meanwhile, explorers continue moving toward the mysterious structure. The closer they get, the stranger things become. Electronic equipment starts malfunctioning. GPS signals disappear. Communication becomes unreliable, yet the structure remains clearly visible, waiting silent, ancient, 3 days after the ocean disappeared. An American research team reaches the site. Drones fly overhead. Cameras stream live to millions of viewers. The structure is enormous, larger than Manhattan, covered in symbols nobody recognizes. Scientists carefully enter. Inside they find corridors, massive chambers, and walls that seem untouched by time. Then one researcher notices something. The symbols are glowing, very faintly, as if something deep inside the structure is waking up. Back in Washington, NASA scientists make a terrifying discovery. Satellite measurements show Earth's rotation is changing. The missing ocean water has altered the planet's balance. Days are becoming slightly shorter. Weather patterns are becoming unstable. Massive storms begin forming. Experts warn that if the water doesn't return soon, Earth itself could become unstable. But before anyone can react, the ancient structure sends out a pulse, a powerful burst of energy. Every electronic device on Earth flickers for exactly 3 seconds. Then everything returns to normal.
Then everything returns to normal. Except for one thing. A message appears on every screen. Phones, televisions, computers, even digital billboards. Just 4 words. You were warned. The Pacific Ocean vanished overnight. Millions of marine animals died. The global economy began collapsing, and deep beneath the former ocean floor, humanity discovered a mysterious, ancient city. Then came the message seen by every person on Earth: you were warned. Now the entire world wants answers, but nobody is prepared for the truth. The White House creates a special task force. America's best scientists, cryptographers, and AI systems work day and night. After 48 hours, they finally decode part of the symbols found inside the ancient city. The translation shocks everyone. The symbols are not a language, they're a warning system, a warning left behind thousands of years ago. One sentence appears repeatedly: when the oceans vanish, the gate will open. Scientists have no idea what the gate is, but they soon find out. Inside the city, explorers discover a gigantic underground chamber. The room is larger than a football stadium. At its center stands a circular structure made from an unknown material. No rust, no damage, no signs of age, as if it was built yesterday. When researchers scan it, every machine produces the same result: object age, unknown. The material doesn't match anything on Earth. Suddenly the glowing symbols become brighter. The entire structure begins humming, and then the circle starts rotating. Thousands of miles away, people feel a strange vibration. Buildings shake, windows rattle, animals become agitated, dogs bark endlessly, birds abandon entire cities. Something beneath the Pacific is awakening. News helicopters capture a terrifying sight. The exposed ocean floor is cracking. Huge fissures spread for hundreds of miles. Bright blue light shines from deep underground. Nobody understands what they're seeing, but everyone knows it's getting worse. Supply chains are broken. Food shortages begin. Gas stations run out of fuel. People rush stores and supermarkets. The government declares a national emergency. National Guard troops are deployed across major cities. Curfews are introduced. Yet panic continues growing. Rumors spread online. Some believe aliens are returning. Others believe it's the end of the world. And then something happens that makes the fear even worse. NASA detects a signal. Not from Earth, not from a satellite, not from anywhere in the solar system. The signal is coming from inside the mysterious city, and it's aimed directly at space. For hours, scientists listen. Then a horrifying realization emerges. The city isn't receiving a signal, it's sending one. A beacon, a message, a call, and somebody out there may be listening. 3 days later, telescopes detect an object entering the solar system. It's moving impossibly fast, faster than any known spacecraft. Governments attempt to keep it secret, but amateur astronomers discover it first. The news spreads instantly. The object is heading directly toward Earth, and it appears to be responding to the signal from the city. Panic erupts worldwide. Markets crash again. Airports become overcrowded. People try to flee, but there is nowhere to go. Back at the city, the circular structure reaches full power. Energy surges through the ancient ruins. The sky darkens. Lightning strikes continuously. Then, without warning, the center of the circle tears open. Not physically. Reality itself seems to split apart. A glowing doorway appears. Scientists stare in disbelief. Beyond the doorway is another world, a place with unfamiliar stars, unknown skies, and something standing in the distance, watching, waiting. The being reveals a terrible secret. The oceans were never just oceans. They were a prison, a massive containment system created by an ancient civilization. For thousands of years, the water kept a dangerous force trapped beneath Earth. Human activity slowly weakened the system. Pollution, deep-sea mining, ocean drilling. The prison finally failed. The water disappeared because it was redirected to strengthen the last remaining barriers, but the barriers are now collapsing, and what lies beneath is beginning to escape. The mysterious visitor is brought before world leaders. The President of the United States asks the question everyone fears: what exactly is trapped beneath Earth? The being remains silent for a moment. Then it answers. A species older than your planet. Thousands of years ago, these creatures travelled between galaxies. They consumed worlds, not for food, but for energy. Entire civilizations disappeared wherever they went. No army could stop them. No technology could destroy them. Eventually, an alliance of advanced civilizations trapped them beneath Earth, using the oceans as a massive containment system. And now, the prison is breaking. The United States military launches its most advanced weapons. Fighter jets attack, missiles strike, warships fire everything they have. The explosions shake the horizon. For a moment, hope returns. Then the smoke clears. The creature is untouched. Every attack seems absorbed by its body. The world realizes a terrifying truth. Human technology is useless. Governments around the world unite for the first time in history. American, European, Asian and African nations work together. Mass evacuations begin. The largest operation in human history is underway. Meanwhile, more creatures are emerging beneath the Pacific. 2, then 5, then dozens. Every hour brings new threats. The barriers are failing faster than expected. Time is running out. As engineers prepare the gate, the largest creature yet appears. It towers above mountains. Storm clouds swirl around it. Lightning dances across its skin. The creature moves toward the ancient city. If it destroys the city, the gate will close forever. Humanity launches one last defense. Jets fill the sky. Tanks fire endlessly. Ships unleash massive barrages. The battle becomes the largest conflict ever witnessed. Yet everyone knows the truth. They are only buying time. The Pacific Ocean has returned. Life slowly recovers. Fish populations begin rebuilding. Coral reefs show signs of recovery. The global economy stabilizes. But humanity is no longer the same. The ancient city remains beneath the ocean once more, hidden from sight. Governments establish strict protections for the seas. New generations learn what almost happened, and why the oceans matter, not just for survival, but for the future of the planet itself. Final ending: 1 year later, a research submarine explores the deepest part of the Pacific. Everything appears normal, peaceful, silent. Then a camera detects something unexpected. Deep in the darkness, a single blue light appears, then another and another. The lights slowly begin moving. The transmission cuts out. Black screen, a final message appears. The prison is repaired, but not empty. The end